Ole Gunnar Solskjaer apologises for smiling during post-match interview after Manchester United loss. Under pressure, Manchester United boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer apologised for smiling mid-interview after his side's embarrassing 4-1 defeat against Watford on Saturday evening. The Red Devils were hoping to arrest their current rut against the newly promoted outfit at Vicarage Road, but instead suffered yet another damaging defeat, which means they have now picked up just 4 points from the last 21 available. United are now 12 points adrift of Premier League leaders Chelsea, who they face next, and there are growing calls for the manager to be axed, while he was jeered by the travelling supporters. Despite needing to bounce back against Watford, United started the match terribly, a common theme throughout his reign, and conceded 11 shots in a dreadful first half, with the former Mold boss at a loss to explain why. Solskjaer, who is now the bookies' favourite to be the next manager sacked, felt his side had not been in the right frame of mind to start the game, but when asked why that was the case, the Norwegian coach chuckled and smiled before quickly changing his tone. "Sorry for smiling there, but that's human beings," he told Sky Sports. "I've got to say you're surprised, because all these lads are good lads, top players, top professionals. Of course, when it's not going for you, it's going against you, and it's hard to play with that mental break. In the second half we came out with nothing to lose, played fantastically, scored loads of, scored a good goal, created chances. But of course it wasn't enough. We need to get the players in a better frame of mind. They played well second half. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer can't answer why the Manchester United players aren't in the right frame of mind. Pic.twitter.com D7E0D0SLH6 United's board were still backing Solskjaer prior to Saturday's defeat to Watford, but there was a feeling that results would need to drastically improve, particularly with tough games against Villarreal, Chelsea and Arsenal up next. The likes of Brendan Rodgers and Zinedine Zidane have been mooted as potential replacements should United pull the trigger, and there are suggestions the club will hold an emergency board meeting to discuss Solskjaer tonight, with the manager far from convincing when asked about his future at Old Trafford. He continued, "I've worked here for 18 years, and if the board is thinking of doing something, that's a conversation for between me and them. The results are not good enough. Something's wrong. We're embarrassed. I feel for the fans and I feel the same as the fans. Sometimes you've got to say sorry, and I said sorry for the performance. I work as hard as I can, and that, his future, is not for me to worry about. I'm not going to discuss that here and now. I'm feeling very low, put it that way." More Bruno Fernandes unhappy with Manchester United fans booing Ole Gunnar Solskjaer after Watford defeat. More something is very wrong. David De Gea slams Manchester United teammates after Watford loss. For more stories